Hey there, friends. Happy New Year. Just want to make sure that I am really live and have internet connection before I bring something to you that needs to be brought to your attention. Or maybe it doesn't. If you're someone who is considering going on a diet or has started a new one right now as the beginning of the year starts, I'm going to give you 3 things that I feel you need to consider either before starting your next diet or right now that you're 4 days into it. Or maybe you waited till yesterday to start. Like the first was Sunday, Saturday, and we're going to wait till Monday because we like to start on Monday again and again and again. Anyway, speaking about myself and 30 years of my life. So first of all, before I get to these 3 things I want you to consider, let's talk about what a diet really is, because they're wrapping them up real special with some really pretty bows on them. But I want to tell you, and if you followed me, they're all the same. A diet is clearly, yes, what you're eating, but when it is something that the end result is to be weight loss, it is defined as something that you are restricting oneself to lose weight, whether it's a food group, maybe you're doing more exercise, all those things, and the end result is weight loss. And again, they are all the same. I know a lot of them have revamped themselves just for you in 2022, or some new celebrity is endorsing a new one, which I saw one today and I was very shocked. I was very sad to see this celebrity family endorsing this. It makes me sad. But again, I was taught that I didn't need to jump off the bridge that everybody else was jumping off of, so I don't follow that. It does make me sad. They are all the same when it requires you to restrict or change your lifestyle in a way that is not sustainable, which is what about 99% of them are. Now, I've still not gotten to the 3 reasons because I want to make sure that we're clear on what diet means, what going on a diet means. The end result is weight loss. And you can look at it any way you want, but there's some sort of restriction that usually has to come along with it. Any program that tells you to change your eating habits or your fitness routine in any way, really, because I know we go into this, but it's a lifestyle change for health. But if your end result is weight loss doesn't always equal health. Go ahead, fight me on it, because I know a lot of people will. And if you are in that, I'm going to, hey, Dad, what's up? If you're in that, I'm going to fight you on it, that's fine. Go look at my website, go follow me, see what I stand for, see what I promote, and why I promote it. Because I'm not here to convince anybody, I'm here to teach. And then you can make the decision. There's 3 things you need to consider, and I haven't even gotten to them yet because I want to make sure you're really clear on what I'm about to say about them. So yeah, it's a program that tells you, keep that in mind. I just want to be told what to do and how to do it. Great, then that's a diet for you, and it's a restriction, and it doesn't matter what color bow they put on it or what fancy celebrity is endorsing it, it is still the same thing. So why does this matter? Why am I so passionate about getting this bullshit out, uncovered, and putting it out there? Because 95 to 98% of the people who do these will fail. They're set up to fail. So it's failing you. You're not failing it. Pardon my animation with my hands. This is what happens when I get very into things. And if you're changing the way you eat and the way you work out for the end result of weight loss, it's a diet. If the end goal is to be thinner, it's still a diet, but it means I'm healthier. Does it? Follow me and you'll know. Follow me for more tips on that. Why does this matter? Because intentional weight loss, which is done by a diet, ends in a 95 to 98% failure, with 66% of the people regaining that weight and then some. How does that feel? Wait till I get to my 3 points and you'll understand why I just asked that. It has an impact on your health. Intentional weight loss can have a negative impact on your health. No, but my doctor said I'm supposed to lose weight because my A1C is high. Great. If you restrict and you do it in a non-sustainable way, you'll gain it back, your A1C will be higher, and your health will not be any better. Go ahead and try to fight me on that one. And again, not everybody's the same. It's not a one-size-fits-all. Please keep that in mind when you're going to look for the next diet. You can have I had someone come to me who lost 100 pounds. Great. was obese, now not so obese, according to the charts, and I don't always agree with all the charts that are out there. They're kind of outdated. Yet cholesterol was higher than when she first started. Body fat percentage was higher because she was starving herself thin. Because we're supposed to eat less and move more to lose weight because it's healthy. Oxymoron, is that the word I want to use? I don't know, because it doesn't always equal health. 66%, like I just said, gained that weight back, and then some. Just had someone who said I lost 80 pounds, and I've gained 20 of it back. Help. What do I do? Nothing is working for me. Slows your metabolism. This is called yo-yo dieting when we continue to do this, right? And it slows your metabolism. It's not always your age that does it. As a matter of fact, it's really not even your age. Don't let anybody try to fool you into that. Because when you get to be my age, we think that it's supposed to be slowing down because of certain hormonal things. Yet we've done a lot of things over the past by yo-yo dieting that has slowed our metabolism and jacked up our hormones. Diet to be thin, unhealthy. So, not only does it affect that, it affects you physically, it affects you mentally, right? You lose the weight. Hey, you look great if you lost weight. All of a sudden that weight starts creeping back up. You feel like a failure. What will people say if they see that you're gaining weight back? Oh my gosh. Then it becomes, it's never enough weight loss. I need to eat less. I need to move more. How healthy of a lifestyle is that? You get to decide, because right now I'm going to give you, right, these 3 tips. So if you still feel the need after that, after those things, to say, I still need to go on a diet because so-and-so says, or because so-and-so is offering me this, or whatever reasoning you have, because there's a new challenge this month that everybody's doing. And what we don't see outside of that pretty bow is what's really going on inside there. There's a challenge that's been going on for a couple months that I've seen that's so popular that we don't realize how detrimental it is to our health. And that's all I'll go into. I've seen a lot of people post about it. Soft and hard. Look that up. If you know, you know. Okay? And if you want to fight me on it, let's do it. If you want to know why, reach out and message me. I'm not going to, that's a different story for another day. Because if you're still on that thing of like, I need to go on a diet, here's your 3 things I want you to ask yourself. These are 3 things that you need to consider before either going on or continuing on. I'm going to go there, on this crazy shit-ass roller coaster that you've gone on for a majority of your life. And here's the roller coaster ride. Yeah, starting a new diet, got my everything packed, got my meals prepped, got my new workout outfits, got my new water bottle, my new tracker, my new workout friends. So excited, right? That's step 1. Then it becomes a restriction of eat less, move more. Then it becomes, oh shit, I'm craving these certain things. You crave because you're restricting so many nutrients that your body's supposed to have. Maybe not everybody, majority. We don't know this because all we know is eat less, move more. We must be in calorie deficit. But we can't understand why all of a sudden we're doing good and then we're craving. And then we cave. And then we binge. And then we feel guilt. And then we just fall off the wagon for a little while. My clients burn that wagon in my program. But we fall off the wagon for a little while till we feel like our pants are tight. Then we start all over again, or until we see a new year, new me coming. And if you want to know my unfiltered thoughts on that, listen to my podcast today. Go over to iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts. And yeah, again, I don't filter, and I cannot confirm or deny F-bombs were dropped on that one. 3 things you need to consider. And seriously, you cannot do the same thing over and over again and expect different results because it is the definition of insanity. So when I ask you these questions, I know this because I did it 150,000 gajillion times. Yes, that's a new number. Okay. There's 3 things. Ask yourself this. Have I been down this road before? Meaning, do I feel like I need a diet? Do I feel like I need to lose weight? Do I feel like I need to do it for my health? Or whatever reasoning you insert why you feel you need to go on a diet. Have I been down this road before? I'm going to add a second part to that question. Part B is, how many times have you been down that road? For me, it was too many. For a lot of my clients, it was too many, right? But we don't know until we're there. Here's the second question, and it's also a 2-part. Did it work? And how long was it sustainable for? Because if it did work, I'm sorry, I'm going to answer this real quick for you. If it did work, you wouldn't be looking for a new one at the beginning of this year or the beginning of next week or next month or whenever it is. I know, because maybe if I just try this one will finally work. I know the struggles. I know what it feels like to have that suck, that life suck going on. Thinking, maybe if I try this one or I try that one. So that's the second question. The third one is, how or why do I think this time will be different? What's different this time? Is it a completely different program that actually teaches me what I need for my body? That teaches me why I've struggled? Or is it one that gives me Monday through Friday what I'm supposed to eat, do, and check off my list? Because that drives some people crazy. And other people love the list. But in Dr. Phil fashion, how's it been working for you? Right? How's it been working for you? So, have I been down this road before? Did it work and was it sustainable? And why do I think this time will be different? And if you're stopping and saying, I don't really freaking know, then I ask you this. I'm putting a question into this, so maybe this is the fourth thing you need to know. Like, how much time, money, and energy have you wasted over the years on results that you hoped for that were not sustainable? And how much more time, money, and energy will you continue to put into this? You get to answer that. Because I can tell you that if you have not had enough diets fail you, you're not ready to do something different. Oh, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, but I'm scared. I get it. We don't know what we don't know. We don't know how to do anything different but diet, and we think it's healthy, and it's not. So what's your line in the sand? Right? Is your line drawn? Do you feel like you have had enough failed attempts at weight loss? Feeling guilty? Not realizing that it's the diet and not you? If you have drawn that line in the sand and you have we're on the fence right now of like, should I start? Should I not? I know it's Tuesday. Probably should have done this one on Monday because we all start on Monday again and again and again. I was like the habitual, I'll start on Monday person. Right? It does come down to your habits. It really does. Are you a habitual chaser of diets? Right? Have you been down this road before? Did it work? Was it sustainable? And why do you think this time will be different? If you don't know the answers to those questions, or if you're like, yeah, I've been down this road way too many times, and yet it worked until it didn't, and I really don't know what's different this time, then maybe it's time to draw that line in the sand. And if you're there, or you're struggling of like, well, what do I do? Like my doctor said I'm overweight, I need to lose weight, this is that is this, I need help. You can be those without restricting the living daylights and having the life sucked out of you by a diet. I know some people don't think that because we've always been taught that losing weight equals health. Yet I explained to you 2 people who had issues where their cholesterol was higher after they had lost weight. Their body fat was higher. We're paying attention to the wrong numbers. We really are. So if you've drawn that line in the sand and you're like, I'm so done, but if I'm struggling, I don't know where to go, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, feel free to reach out. Honestly, I would love to help. I'm on a mission to not only this year be so blatantly transparent and drop all the truth bombs and F-bombs that I have ever desired and have been afraid to do because I was afraid of being attacked. And I still get attacked. You should see some of them. They're all from guys. They're all from guys. And it's sad because your wives and daughters are watching and listening to the way you speak about women's bodies. Anyway, I would love to help you. I would love to say, here's where you're struggling. Let's point the direction this way this time. Because so many people don't know where to go, so they just go to the next diet. So these are 3 things that I do want you to consider before continuing on whatever diet it is you're doing or challenge. They are all just with a different bow. They are the same bullshit inside. So yeah, that's what I'm on a mission to do, is help these women who have been struggling to lose weight, who have been yo-yo dieting for more than half of their lives, and get angry with what they see in the mirror because they're on again, off again. and they have a bad relationship with food and exercise in their body. People don't understand that, and they don't quite know what that means. But if you're afraid that what you're going to eat is going to make your butt bigger or whatever it is, that's an issue that needs to be addressed. And it's also an issue that we're passing on to our daughters and sons. And it needs to stop. They deserve better. You deserve better. Consider those 3 things. Ask yourself those questions. And if you have drawn that line in the sand, do not be afraid to comment or reach out. Because if I can't help you, I can point you in the direction of someone else who can. Maybe I dropped too many F-bombs. I don't know. Some people don't like that, and that's fine. But I can't not be me. Because I'm not endorsed by a company that is going to give me money for selling their product that is set up to fail. Just not about that. I'm not. I've changed a lot of things. So if you have drawn that line in the sand and you looked at those questions that I just asked and you said, I don't know, I am stuck. It might be time. It might be time to change up your method of what you've been using for 20, 30 years. Because the people that are my age, let's face it, we've been doing that on and off for how long? Some people have struggled with this their whole life, but they're not sure why. Wouldn't it be great if you can get to the bottom of that? If your line has been drawn in the sand, do not be afraid to reach out. And make sure you go listen to my podcast about my unfiltered thoughts of the new year, new you bullshit. All right, have a great day, and we'll chat later.